Fanboys and felons, welcome back to another ALS video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna speed run through the through this update, bro. I got maybe hours to do all this. So long story short, new units, blue lock update, raid, what else am I missing? Oh, elemental boost and all that. You guys have probably seen this already, but yeah, so there's banner units, and then there's some that drop from the raid, and I believe there's a new story too. Okay, never mind, there's no new story, it's just a raid. Okay, cool. I already did get the banner units, so I'm gonna go ahead and just run through this raid, get everything I need, which I assume, yeah, okay, so it's just them, and yeah, I'll probably farm it over and over and get on with the video. So here we got the map. It looks pretty nice, actually. It's just, you know, it's just your soccer, you know, because, well, I mean, it is blue lock, so but yeah, this is only the first stage, and they're spawning with basically 100 million health, so it's no joke for sure. Nothing my girl Yoruichi here can't handle, though. Actually, looks like she actually can't handle it. Okay. Fire, yeah, fire. I forgot to bring fire. I was farming infinite, because I really needed stat cubes, so that's why I have a full light team. I was farming the unknown planet one, so gonna have to change my team a little bit. There we go. This team should do a lot better than the last one. If you guys saw the last video, I kind of made it seem like I wasn't happy that I got glitched on Genos, but turns out he's a total beast. Oh, I don't even mind it at all. Genos is quite literally packing everything, and he can pack pretty much the entire game almost just by his lonesome. Oh, speaking of Genos, I brought Saitama because he has his passive where where is it? If Saitama's here, yeah, if he's in range, he has a guaranteed chance to apply Blaze, and he gains 15% more damage and 10% more range. So that's why I have him here. So now he's doing Blaze. So if you notice, we have the sunburn from him, from not Genos. Well, I guess, yeah, Genos. Escanor, we'll get the blue flames for Sanji, and then we'll have the normal burn effect from Rengoku. I was gonna show the final boss like I always do, but he got one-shotted, so I guess I'll keep doing this until I get a unit. Okay, we got one of them, Shado, whoever the hell that guy is. So we should be missing just one more, because I'm pretty sure there's two here, so keep going, I guess. Okay, so it's the next morning, and as you can see, I got everyone here at the bottom, except I'm pretty sure I'm missing the main character of, well, the show. I've never watched this, so I have no idea, but I even have the battle pass unit right there. I was able to finish it overnight. So I'm gonna go ahead and start evolving everybody. I'm just gonna pick them randomly. I'm pretty sure this guy's not supposed to be bald. You know what? Yeah, sure. Before I even do that, I want to roll some okay stats on him. I don't know who's good and who's bad. I'm pretty sure. I think this guy's good. You know what? I'm gonna double check before I just drop like 100 stat cubes on each one. I couldn't find any information on him, so I'm gonna start with this guy. Damn. I'm pretty sure I started with 2400, and now I finally got what I was looking for. Oh my lord. The reason why I did all that is because I don't even have a lot of perfect stat cubes to begin with, so that's a good thing. But let's go ahead and move on to bro, it's a soccer anime update. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Of course, I was super quick with him. Oh my god, wow, okay. I really hope Isagi does show up in banner relatively soon. What? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? So it would be no shot, bro. It would be amazing if he showed up before I had to go to work. Why are you not giving me a double S now? There we go. Okay. Who am I missing? You are done. This guy. No go. I have no idea. Okay, I'm actually gonna keep that. I don't care if his range doesn't go up to triple S. I enjoyed my watch. They weren't too bad. It's okay. So it's either the main character or this guy. I also saw a clip someone getting absolutely freaky sticking their tongue out and shit, bro. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. See, now everyone's gonna have triple S, but this guy is gonna have an S plus on range. I can't let that slide, bro. I really can't let that slide. Come on, give me a double S. Quick double S, come on. Please. Wait, please. Yo. Okay, slow down. Let's go ahead and start evolving people here. I'm just gonna pick them at random. This guy right here, Shado. Boom, there we go. I'm actually gonna, there we go. Okay, his cosmetic actually looks really dope. And then we got the Sai here, which I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be bald. He actually needs cosmic essence. Well, I guess because he does become an ultimate, but there we go. Rain guy. Yep, I have everything for him. Boom, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a freak. I'm pretty sure that's a freaky dude, bruh. Let's go ahead and evolve Kaiser. He's also another ultimate. Are they all ultimates? I just realized. Nogo, Nagi, whoever the hell this guy is. There we go, bro. Bro, what is Blue Lock even about, bro? And let's go ahead and evolve the battle pass unit. Boru, yeah, that guy. Still have to wait for Isagi to be in banner, but I'm gonna be at work. I have a lot of I've been stacking up. I have not been playing around. I still have to wait for Isagi to be in banner. So I'll probably wait till he's there, because either way I gotta wait till _4, because I'm not about to roll without no ×4, bro. So as you can see, I got Isagi, whoever the fuck this guy is, and 4 times technique luck is on, so we're gonna go ahead and hopefully not roll Overlord. Oh, another Overlord. Okay, sure, man. Unless these guys are super good, they can keep the Overlord. Oh, Overlord. Oh my god, dude. I keep the fucking theme going on this channel, bro. Oh, you have got to be kidding me, bro. They have all been Overlords. Are you fucking with me? Oh my god, bro. Why? Dude, I swear if this guy sucks, I'm gonna tweak. Okay, no, he's actually... Okay, so I'm looking at the tier list that they dropped here on the literally recently, and it looks like he's really good. Second light unit for at least late game defense, because it goes Luffy, him, Ichigo, and Gilgamesh. Huh. Okay. I'll take that, actually. He seems to be one of the better water units from at least what the tier list says. Like I said, I'm going based off of this. Overlord on him. Okay, well, I mean, he doesn't seem too crazy, so I don't mind it. Okay, we got them all leveled up. I'm gonna go by batches, probably. I'm gonna start with these guys at the bottom there, and then we'll do the rest. All right, we're going quick fire with these. So he is a 650 hybrid water unit. He has Metavision, Adaptive Warrior. Every 20 attacks, Isagi changes his attack modes, which is Power Focus, gains 20% damage, 10% crit chance, rate, and 15% range. Or Speed Focus, gains 5% damage, minus 15% SPA, minus 5% crit rate, and crit damage. He also has Ego Exposure. Every 75 seconds, inflict Ego on a random unit in range. Ego buffs include 15% damage, minus 5% SPA, and 10% range for 60 seconds. Once Ego wears off, the other unit, which was marked, Isagi deals 15% more damage for 30 seconds. And then he has Striker's Rivalry. If Kaiser Emperor is in this unit's range, every 10 attacks Kaiser performs increases unit's damage and range by 1% with a cap of 15. So let's go ahead and start upgrading him. He starts off with a circle, then he gains direct curve kick, which becomes a slightly bigger circle, and then that is quite literally it. I don't even know if I should even show these animations. It's soccer, bro. They're kicking the ball. Luck. Upon activation, Isagi chooses the strongest unit in this range, buffing him and the chosen unit's damage by 50%, range by 15%, and reduce SPA by 10% for 80 seconds. If both units don't get at least 25 takedowns during this time, they are unable to attack for the next 30 seconds. They are successful, get 25 takedowns, they keep the buff. So, looks like he is doing 164, and then he went down, but I believe it was Kaiser Emperor. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and place this guy, and then he should ramp up some damage because he is in the range, right? Yeah. Okay, every 10 attacks, yeah. Oh, it's every 10 attacks Kaiser performs. Okay, I'm stupid. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Kaiser, actually, while we're at it. So, again, same thing, 650 water placement. Meta Vision and Predator Vision. Every 30 takedowns, Kaiser increases his range by 1% with a cap of 30. And decreases SPA by 1% with a cap of 10. Once this cap is reached, 50 takedowns, increase crit rate by 50%, 30 seconds. There is a lot. Kaiser Impact Magnus. Every 5 attacks, the next attack will deal 1.2 his current damage and has 50% chance to deal 50% crit damage. If Kaiser hits a bonus for the next 20 seconds, he has 10% more range and 5% less SPA. Striker's Rivalry. If Isagi Vision is in this unit's range, every 10 attacks Kaiser performs, increases unit's damage and range by 1% with a cap of 15. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. Starts with a circle, and then it becomes a bigger circle, and then I think that's literally going to be every single unit ever. Not too bad. Looks like one of its passive activated there. And then I guess they kind of play off of each other, really. You kind of want to run them together, which it's nice. You know, they're both water element, and you know, they're both pretty cheap, and they're also pretty cheap to max out. So, and I assume they'll be a lot better with the skill tree. No one has a skill tree. I can't be bothered. But let's go ahead and move on to who is this? Sai. Okay, so Sai, he's a perfect seal unit, so hopefully he's pretty good. Fingers crossed. Metavision. Every 10 attacks, Metavision is activated for the next 30 seconds. Metavision buffs include 10% damage, minus 10% SPA, 50% range. This is literally the same thing as everyone else. Every 5 attacks, Sai performs a perfect pass to a unit in range, giving it a 100% crit chance on its next attack. Awakened Genius. After this unit gets 1,000 takedowns, he permanently awakens his flow, and Metavision is always active. Also gives all units in his range a 5% minus 5% SPA reduction and 5% more range. After this unit gets 1,000 takedowns, his flow. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and upgrade him. Circle, bigger circle. They literally all have the exact same thing. So I guess something happens when he gets 1,000 kills. If he somehow gets 1,000 kills before I finish showcasing this guy, that'll be great. If not, then I don't care. Let's go ahead and move on to the battle pass. Boru, the Devourer. So he is a 1,000 fire unit. He has Devour. Every 100 takedowns, inflict Devour on a random unit in his range. Devour steals 95% of the unit's damage, which is marked, and gives that 95 to this unit for the next 15 seconds. But there is a cap of 500 million. So he starts off with a circle, then he gains. Whoa, look at that. He's a cone and he's not a big circle. That's actually kind of nice. That was the first batch. Yo, gang, I'm not gonna lie. This update's been out for a few days. Okay, you know what? Let's activate luck. Boom, luck. Oh, they even have like a little animation. Whoa! You know, it has already more frames in the second season, so that's actually pretty cool. Let's go ahead and start with this Shido guy. So he has two passives for now. Chemical reaction if Psy is in range. Actually, if Psy uses perfect pass on this unit, self-buff damage by 25% and increased range by 20% for 35 seconds. He also gets the default perks of perfect pass. And then he has Prodigy and double if Psy Prodigy is in this unit's range. For every 5 attacks Psy did, this unit gains 1% more range with a cap of 25. So you literally want this guy to be in the range. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start upgrading him. So circle, and then let me guess, bigger circle. Whoa, who would have ever thought? So 205 ain't too bad. Every 8 seconds is kind of crazy though, but he does gain ultimate drive. So upon activation, Shido increases his range by 50% for the next 60 seconds. Enemies which he kills during this time frame give him a permanent 0.5 more range with a cap of 50. So that's actually kind of interesting. Any animations? Oh, yep. I have no idea what's going on because all the buildings are getting in the way. But cool. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the Freakazoid here, Rain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I called someone else a Freakazoid, but no, I'm pretty sure he's the one with the tongue out. Yeah, he is. Okay. So he is a 2000 water placement unit. Let me guess. Circle, bigger circle, bingo. Who would have ever guessed? 222 million every 6.75. So, two passives. Ultimate Egoist. Rain gains more damage the less units that are within his range. If there are less than 5 units in Rain's range, excluding farms, gain 10% more damage per unit in range. Cap of 50. If there's more than 5 units in this unit's range, lose 10% damage per extra unit. Only loses the damage received from having a less than 5% unit, less than 5 units in range, with a cap of minus 50%. Okay. And then curve shot. Every 5 attacks, this unit performs a curve shot, dealing 1.5 times of this unit's current damage. Additionally, his range is increased by 1%. So there's 3 units right now. That's 4, and actually that's it. So 4, 240. Okay. Not a bad increase. Not a bad increase at all. So I'm gonna move on to Nogo. I'm actually pretty excited because he does seem pretty good from what the trailer shows. So 4.62 million every 6.75 seconds on placement. So circle, and then of course bigger circle. Would have never guessed. 303 million every 7.84 seconds. But let's see what he's doing. So anytime Nogo hits an enemy for the first time, has a 100% chance to crit, and the crit deals 50% damage instead of 50%. Interesting. Okay. Motivated Genius. Every 5 attack, Nogo intentionally misses his crits for the next 2 attacks. After those 2 attacks, increase damage by 5% with a cap of 30, and increase range by 1% with a cap of 15. Once Nogo reaches the cap, he stops intentionally missing crits and permanently deals 10% more crit damage and 10% more crit range. Interesting. Okay. Let me actually remove everybody because I do want to see that in action. Okay, I think he's at his max cap. I'm pretty sure. 343 million every 8.25 seconds. Seems pretty decent. His range is also really solid. Okay. Well, I'm for sure gonna be using him because there's not many like really good light units. So yeah, I'm actually not too mad that I got glitched on him. But yeah, that was the blue lock update. Overall, the grind was super easy. It's just it's not my cup of tea. Shout out to people that like blue lock. Me personally, not my stuff. But anyway, yeah, that was a video.